Happy Monday, everyone. Let's get into it because the disconnect between Wall Street and Main Street has never been wider. The S&P 500 sits at an all-time high, while consumer sentiment sits at an all-time low, which is the widest gap between these two readings ever recorded. For the first time since 2023, US inflation is rising faster than wage growth, meaning American workers are losing real purchasing power even as stock portfolios hit records. The S&P 500 has never been more concentrated, with the top 10 stocks representing nearly 40% of the entire index. So the headline number is masking a market that's increasingly top-heavy. Nasdaq 100 futures hit a new all-time high, closing in on 30,000. On the geopolitical front, Brent crude fell 5% as the US and Iran negotiate a deal to reopen the Strait of Hormuz and end the conflict. Trump stated a deal is still possible and that the relationship is becoming more professional and productive, but the blockade remains in place until an agreement is signed, so the market is pricing in optimism while the physical reality hasn't changed yet. Michael Saylor noted that MicroStrategy bought bonds this week instead of Bitcoin, which is a notable departure from the relentless Bitcoin buying pace we've gotten used to, and could signal the company is managing its capital structure before the next big acquisition. In altcoin news, Hyperliquid flipped Dogecoin in market cap and is now up more than 10 times versus Ethereum since launch, which is one of the most dominant relative performances any crypto project has ever had. Base flipped Solana in 24-hour DEX volume, showing how competitive the Layer 2 landscape has become. Vitalik described Ethereum, the asset, as the most high-value product of the Ethereum blockchain financially, while the Ethereum Foundation faced criticism for fragmenting liquidity with Layer 2s and not addressing high fees, so the internal debate about Ethereum's direction continues. That's your Monday recap. The gap between all-time high stocks and all-time low sentiment is the tension that defines this market right now. Make sure to follow, and I'll catch you right back here tomorrow.